When it comes to checking in on our health, we often look to the obvious things: how we feel, what we eat, and how much sleep we're getting. But here's a twist. Your fingernails might hold more secrets than you think. They could be trying to tell you something your body hasn't yet expressed with words. Sure, we're not saying your nails are about to start speaking to you like a fortune teller, but they do offer a subtle clue about your overall well-being. Think of your nails as the health equivalent of the canary in the coal mine: small, often overlooked, but always signaling that something might need attention. So, before you file them down for your next manicure or give in to the urge to bite them, please don't. Let's explore what your nails are telling you about your health. Number 8. Yellow nails. You know the look. Your nails that once had that natural, shiny glow now seem to have embraced a yellowish tint. If you've noticed this, it's time to pay attention. Yellow nails are one of the most common signals that something might be off in your health department. According to experts, the most frequent culprit behind yellowing nails is a fungal infection. It's like the fungus found a cozy home in your nails and decided to settle in for the long haul. But hold on, yellow nails don't always spell a fungal party. In rarer cases, they can point to more serious conditions like diabetes, thyroid problems, or even lung disease. Don't panic yet, though. Smoking is another prime suspect, staining your nails like a bad habit you can't kick. However, yellow nails might also be a sign that your diet is lacking in some essential vitamins or minerals. In any case, if your nails are more yellow than a school bus and you've been using a lot of nail polish remover, it's time to reach out to a healthcare professional. They can figure out if the cause is benign or if your body is trying to wave a little red flag. Number 7. Brittle or cracked nails. Ever tried to grow your nails out only to watch them snap at the slightest touch? Cracked and brittle nails can feel like an uphill battle. Known by the medical name onychorexis, brittle nails affect about 20% of the population, with women being more prone to them than men. These fragile nails are often dry, prone to splitting, and just plain finicky. One of the main reasons for this condition is hypothyroidism. When your thyroid isn't producing enough hormones, it can take a toll on your nails. Other causes include iron deficiency, constant hand washing, and exposure to harsh weather conditions. The dry air, cold temperatures, and chemicals can weaken your nails, leaving them more fragile than a fresh potato chip. If you're tired of dealing with broken nails, make sure to stay hydrated, moisturize your hands with natural creams, and avoid overexposing your nails to water. Gloves are a lifesaver when it comes to dishwashing, and keeping your nails nourished with oils like jojoba or almond oil can make a world of difference. Number 6. Pitted nails. Have you noticed small dents or pits in your nails? It's not the latest fashion trend. It's a condition known as nail pitting. If you're suffering from this, you might want to check if you have psoriasis, as this condition is known to affect up to 50% of people with psoriasis. The reason these pits appear is due to the defective development of the nails layers. In other words, your nails are having an existential crisis and showing the wear and tear. If you notice these little depressions forming, don't just shrug it off as a quirky aesthetic. It's time to see a dermatologist. While nail pitting might not be dangerous, it's often a sign that your body is dealing with a deeper issue, and having a professional weigh in could save you from bigger problems later. Number 5. Ridged nails. Is your nail looking like it's been hit by a mini roller coaster? Horizontal ridges, known as Bowes lines, can appear when your body is under stress, either from an illness or injury. These ridges can form when your body decides to prioritize other areas of health over your nails. Kind of like a who needs pretty nails when I'm dealing with a crisis mentality. The good news is that if you've recovered from an illness or stress, the ridges will eventually grow out as your nails heal. However, if you spot these ridges and have no history of illness or stress, it might be worth checking in with a healthcare provider to rule out underlying health issues. Number 4. Dark lines or discoloration beneath the nail. If you spot a dark line or discoloration under your nail, it could be more than just a case of bad luck. In rare cases, this could be a sign of melanoma, a serious form of skin cancer. This is especially true if the dark streak is located in a single nail, is black in color, and doesn't go away. If you see this, it's a good idea to get to your doctor as soon as possible. However, before you panic, know that not all dark lines are signs of cancer. For example, melanoma is a harmless condition common in people with darker skin, especially in those over 20 years old. It's a result of excess pigment produced by the melanocytes in the nail bed. Also, trauma from nail injuries can cause bruising, leading to dark lines that look scary but aren't dangerous. Number 3. Biting your nails. You've probably been told at least once in your life to stop biting your nails, and, let's be honest, you've probably ignored it. Nail biting is often seen as a nervous habit, but it's also tied to psychological issues such as stress, anxiety, and even boredom. Some experts have even linked nail biting to obsessive-compulsive disorder, although not every nail biter has a psychological disorder. Psychologist Sigmund Freud famously associated nail biting with unresolved psychosexual development issues, but we won't get too deep into that. Suffice to say, if your nail-biting habit is a way for you to cope with anxiety or stress, it might be time to find healthier outlets, like squeezing a stress ball or practicing mindfulness. If the habit has become excessive, a therapist could help you tackle the underlying stressors causing you to chew on your nails. Number 2. Blue nails. If your nails take on a bluish tint, that's not your cue to start calling it the latest fashion statement. It could be a sign that your body isn't getting enough oxygen, a condition called cyanosis. When your red blood cells aren't circulating oxygen properly, the blood vessels in your nails constrict, causing them to appear blue or purple. This could be a sign of serious conditions, including heart or lung problems. If your nails are turning blue regularly, it's time to have your doctor evaluate your oxygen levels. However, don't freak out just yet. It's normal for cold weather to cause temporary blue nails as your blood vessels constrict to conserve heat. But if the blue tint persists, or if you're experiencing other symptoms, don't wait for it to go away on its own. Number 1. White spots. White spots on nails, or leukonychia, are another one of those things people notice and immediately assume they're a sign of something serious. However, most of the time, these spots are harmless and often caused by trauma to the nail. There's also a common myth that white spots are caused by a calcium deficiency, but that's not really the case. The white spots can also indicate an allergic reaction, a fungal infection, or a mineral deficiency, but it's more likely that they'll fade away as the nail grows out. If you're concerned, it's always a good idea to visit a healthcare professional for advice. If you've learned something new about what your fingernails could be saying about your health, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching, and remember, your nails might just be the unsung heroes of your health. Stay tuned for more.